You know what? I'm about to change your entire perspective on spiders. Because there's a group of tiny creatures out there with massive eyes, incredible intelligence, and moves that would make an Olympic gymnast jealous. They're called jumping spiders, and trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to think they're absolutely adorable. These miniature marvels can leap up to 50 times their own body length. They have better vision than most insects. And get this, they're actually curious about humans. They'll turn their little heads to watch you, track your movements, and some people swear their pet jumping spiders recognize them. And here's the best part, they're completely harmless to humans. No dangerous venom, no aggressive behavior, just pure 8-legged cuteness. So let's dive into the fascinating world of jumping spiders and meet some of the most charismatic tiny predators on the planet. First things first, what makes jumping spiders so special? Well, they belong to the family Salticidae, which is actually the largest family of spiders on Earth with over 6,000 species. That's right, 6,000 different types of these little acrobats bouncing around our planet. Unlike most spiders that build webs and wait for prey, jumping spiders are active hunters. They stalk their prey like miniature lions, calculate the perfect moment, and then pounce with incredible precision. But here's what really sets them apart: their eyes. Jumping spiders have 8 eyes, but their 2 massive forward-facing eyes are what give them that adorable, almost puppy-like appearance. These primary eyes provide them with the best vision of any invertebrate on Earth. We're talking about the ability to see in color, detect movement, and judge distances with remarkable accuracy. Those big eyes contain 4 layers of retina, each tuned to a different color. This gives them exceptional depth perception, which is crucial when you're launching yourself through the air to catch a meal. Scientists have discovered that jumping spiders can see details that spiders with much larger bodies cannot. It's like having built-in binoculars and a rangefinder all in one tiny package. And here's something incredible. They can actually move their retinas around inside their eyes to track objects. Kind of like how we move our eyeballs, except they do it internally because their eyes are fixed in place. Now let's meet some of these amazing species, starting with one of the most common in North America, the bull jumper, or Phidippus audax. This spider is basically the teddy bear of the jumping spider world. Bull jumpers are stocky, fuzzy, and usually black with white spots and distinctive metallic green or blue chelicerae, which are their fangs. The females can grow up to 15 millimeters, which makes them one of the larger jumping spiders you'll encounter. These little hunters are incredibly brave, which is how they got their name. They'll investigate anything that interests them, including curious humans. People who keep them as pets report that bull jumpers seem to have distinct personalities. Some are shy, others are incredibly outgoing, and many seem genuinely curious about the world around them. Despite their predatory nature, bull jumpers are completely harmless to humans. Their venom is designed for tiny insects, and they're far more likely to run away from you than bite. On the rare occasion a bite does occur, it's been compared to a mild bee sting at worst. Next up, we have the regal jumping spider, Phidippus regius, and let me tell you, this species lives up to its royal name. These are the giants of the jumping spider world, with females reaching up to 22 millimeters in length. What makes regal jumpers truly special is their stunning appearance. They come in multiple color morphs, from jet black with white spots to gray, brown, and even orange variations. Some specimens have absolutely gorgeous iridescent chelicerae that shimmer in shades of green, blue, or purple. Native to the southeastern United States, regal jumpers have become incredibly popular in the pet trade because of their size, beauty, and bold personalities. They're known for being particularly interactive with their keepers, often approaching the glass of their enclosures when someone comes near. These spiders are also remarkable hunters, taking down prey almost as large as themselves. But remember, to humans, they're completely gentle. Their fangs can't even penetrate our skin in most cases. Now, if you want to talk about showstoppers, we need to discuss the peacock spiders of Australia, genus Meritus. These tiny dancers, some measuring just 4 or 5 millimeters, have taken the internet by storm, and for good reason. Male peacock spiders have evolved one of the most elaborate courtship displays in the animal kingdom. They raise colorful flaps on their abdomen, which are covered in microscopic structures that create iridescent blues, reds, greens, and oranges. Then they perform an intricate dance, waving their legs and vibrating their bodies to impress females. There are over 90 species of peacock spiders, each with unique patterns and colors. Some look like they're wearing tiny rainbow capes. Others have geometric patterns that would make a graphic designer jealous. Scientists are still discovering new species regularly. The best part? You can find videos of these tiny performers online, often set to music, and they've become legitimate internet celebrities. Despite their dazzling appearance, they pose absolutely zero threat to humans. In fact, they're so small you'd have trouble getting one to bite you even if you tried. Let's talk about another common species you've probably seen without realizing it, the zebra-jumping spider, Salticus senecis. These little spiders have distinctive black and white stripes that make them look like tiny zebras with too many legs. Zebra jumpers are incredibly adaptable and can be found across the northern hemisphere. They love sunny spots on walls, rocks, and buildings, where you'll often see them hunting for flies and other small insects. What's fascinating about zebra jumpers is their hunting strategy. They don't just pounce randomly, they plan their attacks, sometimes taking several minutes to stalk prey, position themselves perfectly, and then strike with lightning speed. Researchers have discovered they can even plan detours, showing a level of cognitive ability that's remarkable for such a tiny brain. Like all jumping spiders, they're harmless to humans and actually beneficial, eating pest insects around our homes. Speaking of intelligence, jumping spiders are genuinely smart. Studies have shown they can learn, remember, and even plan complex hunting strategies. In laboratory tests, they've demonstrated the ability to solve problems, recognize patterns, and remember successful hunting techniques. One famous study showed that jumping spiders could plan indirect routes to reach prey, demonstrating what scientists call cognitive planning. They'd look at their target, plot a course that involved going around obstacles and even walking away from the prey temporarily to get a better angle, then execute their plan perfectly. Some researchers believe jumping spiders may even have the capacity for something resembling curiosity. They'll investigate new objects in their environment not for food or survival, but apparently just to learn about them. That's a level of cognition we rarely see in invertebrates. And get this, there's evidence suggesting jumping spiders might experience something like REM sleep, which is associated with dreaming in mammals. Imagine these tiny creatures having little spider dreams about their daily adventures. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why are jumping spiders so harmless to humans when other spiders get such a bad reputation? First, their venom is specifically designed for their prey, tiny insects. It's simply not potent enough to cause significant harm to something as large as a human. Second, jumping spiders are not aggressive. They're actually quite timid and would much rather flee than fight anything bigger than themselves. Third, unlike spiders that might bite defensively when cornered, jumping spiders rely on their incredible vision and jumping ability to escape danger. They can see you coming from far away and will simply leap to safety. In the extremely rare cases where someone has been bitten, usually because they accidentally trapped or squeezed the spider, the effects are minimal. We're talking about slight redness, maybe some minor swelling, less than a mosquito bite for most people. No hospitalizations, no serious reactions, just a tiny pinch at worst. The reality is, these spiders want nothing to do with harming you. They're too busy being adorable hunters, searching for their next tiny meal. So there you have it. Jumping spiders, the tiny acrobats with big eyes, bigger personalities, and absolutely zero interest in causing you harm. From the bold and curious Phidippus audax to the flamboyant peacock spiders putting on their colorful shows, these incredible creatures deserve way more appreciation than fear. These eight-legged friends are proof that not all spiders should be feared. Some should be celebrated for the absolute marvels of evolution that they are. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing creatures, hit that like button, subscribe for more wildlife content, and let me know in the comments. Has this video changed your perspective on spiders? Have you ever had a close encounter with a jumping spider? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep exploring the incredible world around you. Sometimes the most amazing creatures are the smallest ones.